Guys, in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to take a glossy picture and make it matte. Something that you probably have already around your house. Let's get into it. Photos from Walgreens, and then I also have some other things like a calendar and a birthday card and a Polaroid picture, and we're gonna see which kind of glue, and I have 4 different kinds, gives it the most matte finish. 4 glues that we're going to be looking at are Mod Podge. Now I only have the gloss, so I'll be using that. This one is the Liquitex Matte Medium, regular clear glue, and then good old faithful over here, regular Elmer's glue. Of different kinds of comparisons, so you guys have plenty to look at depending on what you're trying to do. So this is on the left, as you can see, Mod Podge here and nothing over here. And all of these started out like the ones I showed you at the beginning, like a glossy photo. This is what the Mod Podge looked like. And as you can see, there is still quite a bit of gloss. Now, of course, I used gloss because that's what I had. Now, I assume if you use the Mod Podge matte, you would get a more matte finish. But even with that said, this one left the most kind of texture across the top, and I did them all the same way, so I'm not really sure why that is. But again, so you can see that's the texture on the left, and then this is the glossy finish on the right. Moving on to number 2. One is nothing over here on the left and Liquitex over here. And this got a really nice result. So if you see, there's the gloss over here, the Liquitex matte medium over here. So see gloss, but you can see that there are definitely, like, you can see the brush strokes. Now, depending on what your project is, I mean, it's very slight. You have to be right on top of it to see it. I mean, in real life, it's very hard for me to see, but I'm putting it right up on top of a 4K camera, so you're gonna be able to see it. So here is the clear glue, and yeah, nothing over here, clear glue over here. And guys, look. I mean, nothing. I can't, not only can I not see the brush strokes, which is cool, because that's obviously a really cool way that you can protect your picture. It's not matte, it's super glossy all the way across. So if you need to cover your printed glossy photo with clear glue, do it, because look, there's nothing. You can't even tell. Is Elmer's up top? Yeah, Elmer's up top and nothing on the bottom. And guys, you see the gloss at the bottom? You see that there's nothing at the top, right? This is the original, this is the matte at the top. Look at the difference. Guys, look, gloss, matte. I mean, it literally, it's night and day. Nothing, like no brush strokes, nothing. I mean, I can't even tell that there's anything on there. This looks like something that comes out of like a really, really high-end catalog. Calendar, a birthday card, and a Polaroid photo. But I wanted to show this to you first in order of how matte it became. Well, this is nothing. This is the Mod Podge gloss, which again, you can see, you can really see it here. You see all those brush strokes? That's not really attractive. And again, same application method for every single one. This was the Liquitex, and again, a nice job in the matte department, but you definitely can see those little brush strokes there. Look, this is the Elmer's. Look at that. Elmer's. I mean, just good old-fashioned regular Elmer's glue. Like, I couldn't be more shocked. You could have knocked me off my chair with a feather when I walked back in and saw how this dried. Nothing. Mod Podge gloss, Liquitex matte medium, regular Elmer's. So shocked. Okay, now let me show you a couple different mediums that I did it on. This birthday card that my daughter volunteered. And I didn't wait for the ink to dry, so that's my bad. Glue, and this is Mod Podge. I'm just trying to show you guys the difference. I don't know how much you're gonna pick up on this on camera, it's hard to see. And then this is the Liquitex, and this is Elmer's. Now, I don't know how much you guys can see that here, but do you see how that matte one down here in the corner, this is Elmer's, is not throwing back any light whatsoever. So let me turn it upside down so you can see that it's not just the way I'm holding it. Look, it is completely matte. Like, it is not throwing any light back at all. I am so shocked. I mean, even over the glitter, like the glitteriness is still there, but the rest of it is completely matte. Here's just a regular calendar, and the reason I did this is because this is the same kind of paper that you would have like in a magazine. I did it in the same order. So this is clear, Mod Podge, Liquitex, Elmer's. Do we see the exact same thing happening here, right? Clear, nothing. Mod Podge, it's a little matte, but you can really see those brush strokes. Over here, you can really see the brush strokes on the Liquitex, on this kind of paper. Elmer's, nothing. Completely flat, vintage looking. I mean, I cannot be more shocked right now. I don't know if anybody else is as shocked as I am. If you are, leave it in the comments. I did not think it would be Elmer's that came out on top on this one. Okay, and then here's one more. All right, so here is a regular Polaroid picture, and yes, that is Baby Yoda. And then I didn't do clear or Mod Podge because those two were just not front runners, so why compare them any further? This is E for Elmer's and L for Liquitex. Okay, so just to show you how glossy this is. See, this one's so glossy. Not really any gloss. Again, Elmer's, Liquitex. And I'm really doing my level best to try to show you guys, so I hope the camera's picking that up. But this is the Liquitex, and you can see the lines. You can just see the brush strokes. You can see right down the middle right there where I didn't join them, and I did that on purpose so you could see how much gloss it was covering out. And then this is the Elmer's. Again, look at this. I mean, it's not throwing back any shadow, nothing. And there are no brush marks. I cannot see that there is anything on this photo. Just incredible on all 4 different things. So just straight up Elmer's glue, guys. Who knew? I am gonna turn the other pictures matte photos, and I'll kind of speed through it so I can show you guys the end result. I just had to share this with you guys. I hope you found that helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.